I'm David Whyte and I teach and research at the University of Liverpool. In this country, I think we are affected quite deeply by a form of corruption that we don't normally regard in popular discussion as corruption, and that is collusive corruption. We have a high degree of collusion between the public and the private sector. We have a high degree of collusion actually within those sectors which benefit institutions, which benefit organisations. They don't necessarily lead to individuals having a huge amount of money placed in their bank accounts, although that might happen. Well, I think bribery and election rigging are good examples of that kind of collusive corruption. We don't necessarily see the individuals that benefit, and maybe individuals don't benefit financially, but they may benefit because they're promoted or because their reputation is enhanced and so on. But I do think we have a very high tolerance of collusive corruption in this country, so that breaches of electoral rules, for example, are not taken particularly seriously. And I think, you know, the most recent example we have, where there are very, very serious questions about, you know, a slightly different issue, not electoral fraud, but the funding of political parties, where you have HSBC apparently and allegedly being involved in laundering money that ends up in the Conservative Party's coffers, and a senior MP and also some senior journalists are asking why this isn't being discussed, then clearly that's an indication of a very high level of tolerance of corruption in this country. That HSBC case, by the way, needs to be investigated. We're moving towards a general election where one of the political parties has big questions over their head, not only from the last election, but also through those most recent revelations, and we simply can't tolerate this without an inquiry.